Okay, so this is Cyberpunk 2077 running on a Intel Core i7 5960 Extreme Edition with 24 gigs of RAM and a 8 gig NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080. Specifically, this unit is a MSI Duke, which is one of, apparently, the faster versions, at least from what I could tell, which is surprising because it's kind of a sort of blowout-looking card. Has kind of a stealth look to it, almost some carbon fibery accents, but it's kind of a more subdued card compared to a lot of them. So I was kind of surprised when I saw the numbers on it. But let's take a look. So we are running, we're shooting for a 1440p experience. We are juicing it up with a bit of FSR, which is in the quality mode. Quality is the lowest amount. As you crank it up, it's a little bit more. I wonder if it shows. I thought it showed. Let's see here. No, it doesn't. I thought it did. Some games show what the actual render res is, but this is the lowest amount of upscaling. And then we're running the frame gen as well. And then I have a high, no, I'm sorry, ultra. I'm running it on ultra. I didn't realize I was. Okay, so we're running ultra settings. And this is quite good, actually. It's about as good as it's gonna look without a much more modern system. But I would argue that fundamentally the whole experience is here. Yeah, it generally looks the way Cyberpunk is supposed to look. Let me look at some here. I thought I had that disabled. Okay. Really? That guy just tried to hit me. Now, I always like to comment on this because it matters. If you're going to be using the upscaling, run your system at native res. If you're going to be using a system like this, unless it's just something temporary, don't try to run on a 4K monitor. Get a 1440p, run at 1440p with the upscaling. But don't try to stretch this to a 4K monitor. I'm doing it right now, and it looks like garbage. And I'm watching the feed on the 1440p on just the record window. And I mean, it doesn't look amazing, but it looks fine. It doesn't look anywhere as bad as it does on my 4K monitor. So definitely try to run at native res if you can. If that means running on a 1080p monitor, honestly, you're better off running on a 1080p monitor than something like this. It will look better. I used to have a 1080p monitor on my desk that I swapped out for an ultra wide, which was kind of dumb of me, but I got the ultra wide, so I was like, ah, screw it. Modern 1080p monitors, actually, up to like between 24 and 27, they look pretty good. You don't want to go over 27 on 1080p. Anything over 27 is just terrible on 1080p. Like, I've seen 32 on 1080p, and it's really bad. Don't do it. But 27 and 24 look fine. But yeah, it's definitely it's an absolutely playable experience. Like when you see those people that do, like on YouTube, that do, you know, ultra low frame rate gaming, ultra low spec gaming, like this is not that. This still has a good like 4 or 5 years before it becomes that. This is still a viable modern entry-level gaming experience by all means. But I'm going to try to keep these fairly short this time. I'm thinking maybe 5-minute videos. I think people might like that better than the 10s that I normally do. So we're We're going to try for 5 on this one. So anyway, I think this shows everything you really need to see. And thanks for watching the video.